Get ready for Real Estate Best Buys, brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro, with your hosts, Jeff Tamburillo, Sandy Pastor, and Jeff Popick. Buying, selling, building, financing. Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff have decades of professional service in all things real estate. And now, it's time for Real Estate Best Buys.
Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburillo of Steelbridge Realty.
And good morning, Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty.
And Sandy, you don't have a cup of coffee, so I can't talk about tip lots if you're...
I know. I got to go get some. Maybe on break I'll go get some.
All right.
Haven't had enough yet anyway, so.
So anybody you know win Powerball?
No. In fact, I think I'm probably the only person that didn't buy one, so
Pretty crazy. And years ago I used to refuse to buy lottery tickets. There was a sense of, I was making a lot of money, and there was a sense of empowerment. I'd make good decisions and I'd make money, and I had to buy a ticket. And I hate myself for it.
I bought one. Yeah. And I'm Mr. Math.
Yeah, well, I didn't think this was going to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda. So I just, what is it? You get the $1 burger at something. I guess I can go buy now since I did.
That's right. You're that much richer than the rest of us.
You can get 2 bananas for $1. It's actually better for you and cheaper.
There you go.
So you can get 4 bananas for the cost of a Powerball ticket.
Well, I figured I made $2. One I didn't spend and one I didn't waste.
That's the tip of the week. If you're out and about and you're hungry, instead of putting that poison in your body for fast food, you can go buy 2 bananas at Publix for like $1.
There you go.
I sustain myself on bananas and bread. I mean, I walk into any supermarket, and that's kind of...
That might account for why you are bananas.
It was funny. Actually, there was a couple of articles that have come out, but one, Grand Central Station property in Naples sells for $100.
Yeah, well, that's a little misleading.
It's funny, though.
Certificate of title?
Yeah.
Dwight Brock has been on the show, and he laughs about it, saying, people will show up at the foreclosure sale saying, where can I buy one of those properties for $100? But this is quite a property that went back to the bank, essentially, for the $100.
For the $47 million that they were out.
$47 million
that they were out.
Yeah.
So, well, that's what they owed. So
now that's your second wave, though.
Yeah.
They keep talking about a second wave, and everybody's convinced it's what's coming, what we went through in 9 and 10, and that's the second wave. There was 2 commercial foreclosures a couple months ago that the principal balance of those 2 notes was $60 million. So while the foreclosures are a third of what they were at the peak, that's a whole lot of Lehigh houses. $60 million or $47 million. How many Golden Gate City houses was that? The equivalency of 2010.
Well,
from a banking perspective, that's pretty good. That's a gut punch.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to be interesting to see who buys it and what they do with it, because it was supposed to be the Renaissance Village, and unfortunately that started right about the time everything went down the tubes and didn't happen. So
if you didn't buy that lotto ticket, you could have bought the Grand Central Station property for $101.
I've watched guys try and do that. The one lady came in and bid the plaintiff off $100 increments, and she looked at me. I was at the steps. She goes, "Well, I only have $1,000," and the judgment on this thing was like $190,000. But you know what? It's almost you come back tomorrow and work it, just to enjoy the show.
And it is. Sometimes it's pretty amusing.
Yeah. Same lady bought a second mortgage.
Oh yeah,
not realizing what she bought.
That happens.
Absolutely
quite frequently.
Happens. Yep, absolutely.
I've seen it happen.
You got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yep. So I see an interesting article you brought in, Sandy.
Yeah, it just a couple things here. I just want to add on to the Renaissance or the ex-Renaissance Village, I guess. There's another project on the boards in Naples. It's an 84-home development in downtown Naples. Again, these are both in Old Naples, so I think that's part of the renovation that's coming. I mean, they're going to build homes, single-family homes, and with 2-car garages. It says pools and private boat docks. So this is going to be another opportunity for people to come and down to Southwest Florida and get some new construction, and a nice place to live too, for sure. But it's good. It's invigorating that these kind of things are happening.
I'm telling you, we're chasing. I've got a client who wants to build an apartment, like multi-unit complex, and we're getting outbid on land.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we got a couple specific areas that we're working, and by the time, you do, and that's not like a Lehigh lot where all right, it's well parked this much. I don't see any, nuclear reactors laying around it when you drive by it. You really have to do, there's a lot of entitlement risk for stuff like that. And we've been basically, one, as we prepared our offer, it went pending, and another one we actually got outbid on.
Wow.
So, and I've actually got 2 clients right now chasing that kind of stuff that are going to buy a piece of land, go vertical, and build some newer townhome type rentals.
So is there a little bit of a mini frenzy going on?
Well, everybody now knows where we're going. I mean, there's no questions where we're going. And more importantly, the bigger picture really hasn't changed now. So it's like I said, I mean, the election actually made the economy a little more tradable because we know where we're going now. And it's the same direction we've been going for a while, and it's about hard assets. And particularly in an inflationary environment, it's all about hard assets. I mean, them printing money does nothing but help real estate unless you own it today. And you plan on, and the value of the real estate is what's important, because price versus value. Everybody can't wait for their rental property to be worth $200,000 that they bought for $50,000. Well, guess what? Your taxes are going to triple. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And your insurance is going to go up, and your rents aren't going to go up in the same proportion. So at some point, what we do internally is we do a yearly cash on cash return on the principal in there. And at some point, as the price keeps going up and the value goes down, you're going to hit 2 and 3%, maybe 4 on some of these, because, say your taxes and insurance each go up 10% a year, and your rents are maybe going to go up 5, and if you really raise the rents, you're turning them over, and there goes at least $1,000 if you're lucky.
At least.
And so, as a landlord, you're kind of held captive to that, and that's something you got to watch. But what you don't want to be is a guy at the end of the year whose accountant tells you this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I've been that guy too. At the end of the year, you finally see your taxes and go, man, I did, that's a nice bill I collect the rent from each month. I had one of them at the end of the year with, I had a mortgage on it. I'm like, man, this is like a bill that just gives me heartache. It's because the tenant was a pain too, but it's all kinds of good signs everywhere. There's enough bad news. If you want to focus on that, you can on that too. But the world's figuring it out, and I'm telling you, commercially, I've got a lot going on. LOIs on 11,000 square foot buildings I got on the way here this morning, for lease. We've got some office space that had been sitting for a while that I've got an offer coming in on one, and another offer coming in to buy another one. We just popped the lease on one of our buildings in the Cape. We've got 3 leases in front of clients in the Cape. I mean, money's moving, and this is not a time of the year traditionally that commercial moves, at least the last 3 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. Well, and to piggyback on that, we have to
congratulate Naples and Marco Island.
Naples and Marco Island, the 6th richest areas on the U.S. list.
That's all because of Sandy Pastor.
Came out this week.
She brought her boxes of cash with her.
Just think if you moved all your assets from Switzerland, where it'd be, Sandy.
Yeah.
It'd easily be the number one.
Okay, I'm having a senior moment here. I don't quite remember those assets in Switzerland, but
we've got them in a spreadsheet. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I knew you'd take care of me. Thank you. But no, but it was interesting. I mean, I think that's a sign. And what was really interesting to me is it said that their income, predominantly 53% of their income comes from dividends, interest, and rents. But to go back to your point, is rents. I mean, if you buy it low and you keep it, and which it depends on when and how and all those other things. But these people know how to do it.
Bigger picture, that type of income is pretty heavily exposed in the fiscal cliff and I believe Obamacare, because while there isn't a 3% tax, NAR put out a decent bullet point that finally had some clarity about the Obamacare thing with the taxes. There is, at a certain income, at a certain gain level, you do pay a tax, but they don't collect it on the HUD, which is what everybody scared everybody with. It's a function of your tax return, but I believe that income also can come off, or that tax can hit rental income at a certain level. So you got to look at Collier County is, a little more exposed to the fiscal cliff than most.
Yeah.
So,
well, there's a lot, like you said. You are Mr. Pessimist this morning.
No, I like pessimist. You buy from pessimist.
I know you
sell
buy from
optimist.
pessimist, sell to optimist. Yeah, but anyway, I think it's good news, and it's just another little chit that's out there that points to our area of the country that good things happen, and there's money here, and things are moving, and it's
signposts
good for
are all
everybody.
Here's
pretty
something
good.
to think about with Marco. You could take Marco versus Cape Coral and the wealth and do the ratio of per capita income versus bait shops, and you may have something chartable there. The lack of bait shops might actually show that there's more wealth.
I think that's a good project for you for next week.
And he'll do it.
Next time I
know.
can't sleep, I'll chart per capita wealth
I
versus
think
bait
that's a
shops.
great idea.
Spreadsheets.
Well, and one other thing I just wanted to bring up, because I thought this was really interesting too, is that report came out from NABOR this week, which I know you don't put a lot of credence in, Jeff, but everything being relative, it showed that our inventory in February of 2007, this is just in Naples, not including Marco, was 12,157 units. In October of 2012, it was 6,409 units. Now, give or take whatever that may be, that's huge. And when we say the inventory is declining, there it is, There it is.
Not that I don't trust them. I only trust what I can do. That way, if I go off a cliff, I can at least I know who to yell at. And I don't, you have to do your own math. And I mean, I've got open in front of me on the laptop the Lee County MLS January through the end of October, and I'm looking at 14,181 sales with an average price of $178 and a median of $121. Last year there was 16,000 at $152 and 96. But what's fascinating is you've got 7,513 residential properties, so do that math. I mean, there's not much inventory, but the average price is $375 and the median's $219. So if you take I'm still priced at 05 minus 10% guys out of the market, there's like 3.5 buyable inventory. There's maybe 3 months of inventory.
Mm-hmm. It's nothing. It's nothing. So it's good news that.
So it's going to be interesting.
They are building
land.
Yep.
They are
Go
building
long land.
Yeah, and you get your commercial guy to find some land and
We can't.
build that
We're
complex.
trying
I know,
to buy
it's
something that
unbelievable.
there should be a ton of, and we're not finding it.
Yep. Yep.
All right, folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We need to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the best buys across all of Southwest Florida. Stay tuned.
Of course, you're going to enjoy that free bottle of champagne that Aries Title gives to our real estate investor clients with every closing. But Aries Title doesn't stop there. You'll really enjoy the substantial discounts off closing fees Aries Title offers to our investor clients. Aries Title enjoys working with Southwest Florida real estate investors who help make this such a great place to buy, invest, rent, and sell. The staff and attorneys at Aries Title provide investors with insightful strategies and smooth closings. Aries helps with smart strategies like purchasing property in land trusts and LLCs. Aries Title offers leading-edge expertise in short sale transactions and courthouse foreclosure purchases. Aries Title is Southwest Florida's #1 choice and Real Estate Best Buys recommendation for expertise in real estate closings, title work, and ownership strategies. To find out how to get your substantial discount and your free bottle of champagne, call Aries Title at 239-530-7111. That's 239-530-7111.
Affordable Landscaping is the real estate Best Buys choice for all your lawn and landscaping needs. Affordable Landscaping has been serving Collier County residents for over 16 years with the absolute best value in landscaping and lawn maintenance, and is currently the landscape contractor for the city of Marco Island. No job is too big or too small. Affordable Landscaping is your one-stop shop for all your lawn and tree service, irrigation, pest control, landscape design, and installation needs. Affordable Landscaping is reliable, on time, and offers quality services at affordable prices. Call Affordable Landscaping right now at 239-389-1468. That's 239-389-1468. No matter what your lawn maintenance or landscaping needs are, you owe it to yourself to give Affordable Landscaping a call. You'll save time and money and a great peace of mind knowing Affordable Landscaping is on the job. Call Affordable Landscaping for a free estimate now at 239-389-1468.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit budgetblinds.com. That's budgetblinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
budgetblinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburello of Steelbridge Realty.
And Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty.
And enough with the polite chatter. Let's jump right into some of the best buys. Tamburello, you going to get us started here?
Yep, hold on. You caught me off guard, Jeffrey.
What did you think?
He's still looking at the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just popped back on the market. 04 built pool home in Cape Coral, 918 Northeast Juanita Place, 1,167 square feet, very good shape, basically move-in ready, 112. That's $95 a square foot for a 04 built move-in ready pool home. This is by far the cheapest in its asset class by a large margin. It just had a buyer not able to perform. If you'd like more information, you give us a call at Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838.
There's drugs for that, being not able to perform.
Moving right along.
What do you call it? Transaction dysfunction?
There you go. There you go. As opposed to wardrobe
Are you suffering from
malfunction.
TD?
Oh my God!
Quick, Sandy,
can we
get
edit
us another
this?
deal
Can we
here.
edit this? Okay. Saturnia Lakes, beautiful single-family pool home. This is almost over 2,900 square feet. Open concept, beautiful lanai, 2-story cage. It's got 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3-car garage. The master suite has a huge walk-in closet and a beautiful sitting area that is really, really nice. Large bathroom, double sinks, makeup area, all the good things that you want. Saturnia's got great amenities with the resort-style pool, the lap pool, the fitness center, the tennis courts, basketball, tot lot, all those good things. It even has its own private little mini beach. You're not right toes in the sand, so to have your own mini beach there is a great asset. This one is listed at $425,000. It is a regular sale, dealing with real people. So if you're looking for a beautiful home in a great community, good location in Naples, I'd love to show you this one. It will be open today from 1 to 4. So come out and see us. It's at 2123 Isle de Palma Circle in Saturnia Lakes, or you can call me, Sandy Pastor, at 239-595-0714.
All right, I've got 148 Gulfstream Street on Marco. This is a 2,000 roughly square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, completely redone. New roof, new paint, new kitchen, new bathrooms, new air conditioner, new everything. Originally built in 79, but been completely redone. It is the best priced 4-bedroom home on the island at $374,500. Still affordable on Marco Island, but these are fastly disappearing. This is the best buy for a 4-bedroom right now. If you'd like to see it or get more information, give me a call, 239-450-3000. Tamburello?
Okay. Got a townhome in Sandoval. 2644 Somerville Loop 1405, 32 Sandoval, awesome community, great location, really. And this community probably represents 25% of the new building permits in Lee County right now. They're growing, they're building like crazy in there. And $129,900, $75.30 a square foot for an 06 built home in an amenitized gated community right off right off a main drag on top of that. So great access to the world. If you'd like more information, you give us a call at Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838 with a pretty awesome Bismarck palm in front of it, too. And I'm like a Bismarck palm guy. It's my
those
thing.
Are neat.
Those are beautiful, yeah.
All right, folks, you're listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We need to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more Best Buys across all of Southwest Florida. Stay tuned.
Opportunity is knocking. Become a member now. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association was established in November 2003 and is now an industry leader. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association has been on the cutting edge of data gathering and analysis of the housing downtrend and foreclosures. Our analysis and trend reporting has made us an expert source for the media and set standards by which the housing market is analyzed and trended within the industry. Our members are real estate investors, real estate agents, title agents, insurance agents, landlords, property managers, wholesalers, rehabbers, note buyers, hedge fund managers, bulk asset purchasers, foreclosure and probate investors, and people just like you who are looking to gain a competitive edge. Our motto is knowledge withheld is knowledge wasted. Join us and check us out on the web at www.swflreia.com. That's www.swflreia.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. I'd love the opportunity to put my dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call me at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, I can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures with both buyers and sellers in this very specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is my home and my specialty. For a free market report and other information, call me, Sandy Pastor, 239-595-0714.
Hello, my name is Tim Ivey. I'm married and the proud father of 4 beautiful children. I cannot think of anything more important than their protection and safety. That's why I'm proud to speak to you about Aegis Microbe Shield, a state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly antimicrobial product which can be applied to all surfaces. It provides a permanent barrier against germs and microorganisms. This green technology was developed by Dow Corning and has been used by NASA, the NFL, and even the United States Army. And now it's available to you. My company, Microbial Block, is the exclusive provider of the Aegis Microbe Shield technology to all of Florida. It has been proven effective in homes, hospitals, assisted living facilities, schools, athletic facilities, and more. For a free quote, call me today at 239-300-7585. That's 239-300-7585. Or you can log on to my website at www.microbialblock.com. That's MICROBIAL block.com. Microbialblock.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburello of Steelbridge Realty.
And Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty.
And Sandy, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. A couple weeks ago, I talked about a condo in the Villages of Bonita. Now I have a great opportunity for a single-family home. This is a 3+ den, 2-bath, almost 1,700 square feet, built in 2000 on a quarter-acre lot. This is listed at $224,900. It's got, you know, all the things that you need in a beautiful home like this in a nice community. This is a great location, and it is definitely in an amenitized community. And it's across the street from the charter school. Great location. The fees at the Villages of Bonita are $352 a quarter, which is almost unheard of for all the amenities that you get in a community like this, with the pool and the tennis courts and the hot tub and the shuffleboard and beautiful mature trees. This is a really good deal for someone that's interested in this area. So if you are, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
All right. I've got a home. It's a direct access home on Marco, 686 Cameo Court. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, almost 2,700 square feet under air. Good size home. Again, direct access. There's been a major price reduction, now priced at $774,900. And again, this is direct access. Amazing location near Tiger Tail Beach. Quite the house to check out. In fact, there is going to be an open house there today, 686 Cameo Court. Be sure to stop by if you're on Marco looking for a direct access home. Has all the stuff you're looking for in a direct access home. Boat dock, heated pool, and it's been redone, brand new stainless steel appliances, and just on and on. So if you'd like to see it, stop by 686 Cameo Court, or if you'd like to get more information, give me a call, Jeff Popick, at 239-450-3000. Tumbarello.
You caught me again, Jeff. You caught me again.
We'll wait patiently.
Yeah. Just hold on. Got a best lease, a little commercial office in Cape Coral, $595 a month. Got a gross rent, includes sales tax, includes water, so no CAM fees. $595 a month, fresh paint, newer carpet. 1325 Southeast 47th Street, Unit E. Banking, lunch, shopping, everything right around it. 871 square feet. You have private bathroom, a large room when you walk in, a smaller room in there, and then you have a back room. I mean, you could make money you should be able to function against that rent. So, but again, no, and it's owned free and clear. It's owned by an IRA. So the beauty is you don't have to worry. A lot of times in commercial, you have to watch the cheap rents because they're not, there's a chance they're going into default. A lot of the guys that are functioning, that are offering too good to be true deals, until you've ran your business in a strip center that's in foreclosure, you've never really understood frustration of why the lawn not getting mowed, which reflects on your business, even though you have no control over it. But again, great, $595 a month. The owner said, "Get me a tenant." 239-567-9838.
Can we do a bait shop or?
I don't think the zoning would allow for a bait shop.
Maybe a hair salon or a holistic dudes center.
Yeah.
With the transactional dysfunction.
Remember that hair salon business that you talked about very early on?
That traded.
That was like $25,000 or something.
And especially if you had a kid that does that
that's
for a
what
living.
We said. That was amazing.
Perfect. All right, folks, we need to take a quick break, but coming up after the break, we're going to be talking with Cindy Carroll of Carroll & Carroll, a state-certified residential real estate appraiser. Always a challenge getting good appraisals, but Cindy is on top of it. So
an interesting lady.
Interesting lady. So
beyond her professional.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And then coming up later is more Best Buys. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We'll be back after this.
There's a wise old saying, you cannot build a solid structure on a shaky foundation. Nowhere is this truer than when it comes to the construction of your next house or commercial building. Often overlooked, concrete is one of the most important parts of the building process, so be sure to call the best in concrete construction. General Concrete Corporation. General Concrete builds slabs that are level, walls that are plumb, and buildings that are square. This will save you time, money, and headaches now and well into the future. Call General Concrete at 239-571-1100. for a free quote on any size job. New homes or commercial buildings, remodels, additions, even patios and sidewalks. General Concrete gets it done right the first time. Call General Concrete now at 239-571-1100. That's 239-571-1100.
Of course, you're going to enjoy that free bottle of champagne that Aries Title gives to our real estate investor clients with every closing. But Aries Title doesn't stop there. You'll really enjoy the substantial discounts off closing fees Aries Title offers to our investor clients. Aries Title enjoys working with Southwest Florida real estate investors who help make this such a great place to buy, invest, rent, and sell. The staff and attorneys at Aries Title provide investors with insightful strategies and smooth closings. Aries helps with smart strategies like purchasing property in land trusts and LLCs. Aries Title offers leading-edge expertise in short sale transactions and courthouse foreclosure purchases. Aries Title is Southwest Florida's #1 choice and Real Estate Best Buy's recommendation for expertise in real estate closings, title work, and ownership strategies. To find out how to get your substantial discount and your free bottle of champagne, call Aries Title at 239-530-7111. That's 239-530-7111.
In today's competitive real estate market, timing is everything. Steelbridge Realty LLC is a licensed real estate brokerage headquartered in Lee County that utilizes cutting-edge marketing techniques to offer solutions in today's market. Steelbridge Realty's group of professionals have decades of experience and have navigated through many business cycles. If you own real estate that you're thinking of selling, we would be happy to provide you with a free competitive market analysis. If you have any general questions about buying or selling land, residential or commercial real estate in Florida, call Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838. That's Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838. Or you can check us out on the web anytime, day or night at www.lee-county-homes.com. That's www.lee-county-homes.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburillo of Steelbridge Realty.
And Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty.
And joining us now is Cindy Carroll of Carroll & Carroll. She's a state-certified residential real estate appraiser. I think it's going to be interesting, dealing with property values and getting the perspective of an appraiser is always an interesting thing.
Yeah, and Cindy, as you know, over the last few years, a lot of issues with appraisers, which makes it even more important to deal with somebody that knows what they're doing. And from my experience, you do. So
thank you.
That's why I wanted to have you on the show today to kind of give us your perspective of what's going on in the market, the supply and demand, and what you see, and how you feel your role is in the transaction of either not only purchases but refis as well. So,
sure.
But first, maybe give us a little background.
Background on the market?
On you.
On me? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm a rare commodity. Being a native, my family.
Wow.
Yeah, my family was in Florida as early as 1845.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Yeah, my great-grandfather came to the Naples area about 1896. So kind of unusual, but it gives me a great background and perspective on local real estate.
Sure.
Sure does. Sure does.
So what were property values like in 18?
Well, I remember talking to my grandfather about real estate in Old Naples, and there were big chunks of land that could be bought for 25 cents on the acre, and
I'll take two.
I know. And
I'll take 200.
and I said, well, why didn't you buy some of that up? And he said, it wasn't worth 25 cents.
Oh.
And he said, I didn't have 25 cents.
There you go.
You look at historically the Diston purchase, everybody thought they were insane when they bought all those hundreds of thousands of acres from the state of Florida, and by God, they look pretty brilliant now.
I know. So, yeah, it's so very interesting just to contrast just looking at sales in Port Royal, for instance, vacant lot sales, and look at what they sold for in the 60s and, compare that to recent sales activity. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, you have actually quite an important role in all of this. I mean, you are determining value on a lot of deals.
True. The appraiser's role is very important, and, we're just one element in the whole team transaction process.
So, Cindy, why don't you kind of give us a appetizer sketch of how you go about appraising a property?
Well, the first step in the process is, of course, getting an assignment. That's important.
Yes.
The second step then is inspecting the property, and that needs to be thorough, and you want to gather all the data you can when you're on site, and very important to talk to the real estate professionals involved in the transaction to gather all of their knowledge and data also.
Do you actually seek that out? Because I know a lot of appraisers who almost try to shun that, which I've never understood.
In some cases, they're not allowed to really get anything from them.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to offer, but they're allowed to ask.
Well, let's get that misconception cleared up. Back in 2009, when the HVCC went into effect, the understanding on the street was that the appraiser and the real estate professional could not even make eye contact anymore. And that held true for a long time, and I think it made the whole process very difficult because, as I said, we're a team. We all need to work together. But when Dodd-Frank went into effect, then all those rules changed. And the burden today on the appraiser is to simply independently verify the information that they obtain from others in the process. So I want everything you have. The real estate professional who has had the listing, has been interviewing potential buyers, knows what's going on in the neighborhood. There's really no way I can ever have that real volume of knowledge about any specific property. So I'm ready to gather it all in.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah,
I mean, you just take the information and do with it what you need to.
Yeah, you try to do it from a standpoint of knowledge from a variety of sources. It always amazes me that a bank will do an appraisal with a, quote, drive-by.
Oh, me too.
How do you do that,
I think maybe that works in other parts of the country, but in Naples, as you know, the condition of the structure is so critical, and you really can't know that unless you go inside.
Yep.
How do you even know that it has a pool or not? You don't.
You don't. You can gather what you can.
You bring a divining rod. And
right.
Maybe it rings or something.
Aerial photography can be very helpful, but it's not the same as an interior on-site inspection.
Right. So what do you see? We're all feeling that, the buyers are coming, the season's going to be really good. Concern about, are we going to have enough, properties to adequately help our buyers make good decisions. And I don't know. Although I am seeing the listings starting to tick up a little bit. So what's your perspective, Cindy?
I think the story this season is the limited inventory. And inventory has been falling for several years now. And so what I'm hearing is that much of what inventory remains has kind of been picked over, and that there is a concern that the buyers are going to come to town and shop but not really find what they're looking for. Now, this is why new construction has come online rather strongly. It's essential that we have that new construction leg in our market, and it does provide an option for the buyers.
Absolutely. Are you seeing certain areas? I know that you do the supply and demand reports, quarterly, I believe. And are you seeing certain areas or certain types of properties that are, less available than others, if you will?
It's easier today to make a list of the markets that are oversupplied than it is to list those that are undersupplied. In almost every market area I'm working in, not just those that are west of 41, but almost all the markets I'm working in have less than 1 year of supply, and 1 year is what we consider market equilibrium. There are a few areas that are still oversupplied, but they seem to be coming around pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Well, the challenge I see sometimes with the appraisals is, and to use maybe a metaphor, if you're videotaping a guy climbing a ladder, you see him going up the ladder. But the appraisal is more of a snapshot of that guy at some point on that ladder. So how do you take into account the trend, the price going up or the price going down? Or do you take that into consideration? There always is some sort of a trend, whether it's upward, downward, or otherwise.
Well, the job for us this season is going to be following the market as it goes up, because property values are increasing in many market areas. We do that by looking at sale and resale of the same property over the last 2 or 3 years, since 2009, to look for increasing value trends and then to determine what that rate of increase is. And we usually look at it as a % per month. So I'm already beginning to keep files on sale and resale of the same property so that I can begin to document and support and defend my market increase adjustments that we're going to have to make.
That's interesting.
The other thing we're doing is watching the pending sales very closely when we're making an appraisal, because the pending sales are where the market is right now. And that's why we will be on the phone to the realtors trying to drag information out of them about when is that pending sale going to close and how close did you get your list price, because that's where the market is right now. It will be a situation where sales that have occurred 6 months ago are not reflective of current market value.
Sure. Yep. And we are in such a rapidly changing
What I do on pending sales is you take the whatever, particularly the sub-market, and actually extrapolate maybe the last 90 or 180 days of just the list of sale percentage on average. And this isn't for her purposes for appraisal, but for those of us in the marketplace trying to find our way.
Yeah.
And you can take and apply at least that average against those pending sales and get a legitimate expectation.
And I do that also. And we see some pretty strong consistency in the list to sale price ratio right now. And we see that shrinking. 12 months ago, 10% was pretty typical, 10-12%. And now I'm seeing it falling back to about 5 to 7%.
Interesting stuff. This can be a very lengthy conversation. Love to get you back, but right now we're out of time.
Sure.
Cindy, thanks for coming. If somebody needs a good appraiser, how do they get a hold of you?
You can just reach us by phone, number 775-1147. But better than that, go to the website, carolandcarol.com.
All right, awesome. Cindy, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Folks,
Thank you.
You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
Of course, you're going to enjoy that free bottle of champagne that Aries Title gives to our real estate investor clients with every closing. But Aries Title doesn't stop there. You'll really enjoy the substantial discounts off closing fees Aries Title offers to our investor clients. Aries Title enjoys working with Southwest Florida real estate investors who help make this such a great place to buy, invest, rent, and sell. The staff and attorneys at Aries Title provide investors with insightful strategies and smooth closings. Aries helps with smart strategies like purchasing property in land trusts and LLCs. Aries Title offers leading-edge expertise in short sale transactions and courthouse foreclosure purchases. Aries Title is Southwest Florida's #1 choice and Real Estate Best Buy's recommendation for expertise in real estate closings, title work, and ownership strategies. To find out how to get your substantial discount and your free bottle of champagne, call Aries Title at 239-530-7111. That's 239-530-7111.
Looking for tenants? You should know that the most important part of property management is qualifying tenants, yet many overlook this vital step in the process. Michael Lyons with Zivkovic and Associates Real Estate Services specializes in property management. In fact, he currently manages over 400 homes. He's a licensed real estate agent and also licensed as a condo association manager. Additionally, Michael is completely fluent in Spanish. Michael Lyons has resided in Southwest Florida his entire life and enjoys doing property management. If you need help managing your home or just want a tenant placed, call 239-560-6164. That's 239-560-6164. Or visit his website at www.swflpropertymanager.com. That's swflpropertymanager.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. I'd love the opportunity to put my dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call me at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, I can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures with both buyers and sellers in this very specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is my home and my specialty. For a free market report and other information, call me, Sandy Pastor, 239-595-0714.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for Real Estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburello of Steelbridge Realty.
And Sandy Pastor, Prudential Florida Realty.
And Sandy, why don't you get us started with a fantastic
opportunity and an interesting opportunity, too. This one happens to be in the Audubon area of Naples, which is a beautiful community, absolutely gorgeous. Single-family homes predominantly, but they do have condos as well. This is a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2,617 square feet, 2-car garage that has a beautiful pool and a spa. It's just gorgeous home. 12-foot volume ceilings. It's got a fireplace, a wet bar. This one is listed at $549,000, which is absolutely the best, probably the best deal in Audubon. And it's in the Devon Green area, which is a section of Audubon, which is really interesting because they're all single-family homes, but they are treated like condos in that your outside maintenance and your lawn maintenance and all of that stuff is taken care of by your quarterly dues. It is the only section of Audubon where that is true. Not sure why that is, but it is the way it is.
There's some communities that are worth it. Where I live, for the HOA, we get lawn care and internet and cable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do too, where I live.
Yeah.
But a lot of times this is not the case in a lot of these communities. This was built in 93, and your quarterly dues are only $860 a quarter.
Wow.
And they have unbelievable amenities at this development. It's got the golf, it's got everything you've got here. A lot of people live there full time, which I know is interesting to some people as well. They don't want to feel like if they live here full time, they're the only people in the neighborhood.
And if somebody buys it, you will cook dinner for them
I will
3 nights a week.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's not get carried away here, okay? But anyway, now, great opportunity for someone in Audubon. Again, it's a single-family, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, over 2,600 square feet, listed at $549. Truly a best buy. So if this appeals to you, give me a call. I'd love to show it to you. 239-595-0714.
All right, I've got quite a deal on Marco. This is 1312 Bayport Avenue, near the schools. It's an inland home. It is like new. It was built in 03, but it is absolutely like new. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom with a pool, plus a den, has an open floor plan, and really quite a nice family home, priced at $549. There's already been quite a bit of interest, but still available. This home is also already on sewer, so you don't have to pay the $14,000 to $24,000 assessment. This one is already on sewer. If you'd like to see it or get more information, give me a call, Jeff Popick, at 239-450-3000. Tom Morello.
Got a new bank-owned property just popped up, and it's not our listing. It's a new bank-owned property just popped up in San Carlos Estates at Bonita Springs, which is a very, very cool neighborhood. You can have your cake and eat it too. You're 2 miles from Coconut Point with literally kind of almost rural living. I mean, everybody's house is usually on 3/4 of an acre, and you can have an RV and a life. You can be a human being. But you're minutes from Coconut Point, you're minutes from Naples, you're minutes from the airport even. You're not that far from the airport at this location. 25211 Papillon Drive. I butchered that horribly.
Papillon, I think.
Yeah, good job, Jeff. Good job. 189.9.
That's what I'm here for.
It's a 4.3 built in 96, 2,438 square feet under air with a pool. Needs a lot of work, needs a kitchen. But $189.9, that's $77 a square foot. That's a very good buy in that area. It's almost flippable. A little reduction in the price, and if you could do the work cheaply, this would almost be flippable. But will be an amazing home for somebody. If you'd like more information, give us a call at Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838.
All right, interesting. Folks, we need to take a break. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We'll be back after this. Stay tuned.
Looking for tenants? You should know that the most important part of property management is qualifying tenants, yet many overlook this vital step in the process. Michael Lyons with Zivkovic and Associates Real Estate Services specializes in property management. In fact, he currently manages over 400 homes. He's a licensed real estate agent and also licensed as a condo association manager. Additionally, Michael is completely fluent in Spanish. Michael Lyons has resided in Southwest Florida his entire life and enjoys doing property management. If you need help managing your home or just want a tenant placed, call 239-560-6164. That's 239-560-6164. Or visit his website at www.swflpropertymanager.com. That's swflpropertymanager.com.
Hi, this is Tim with Microbial Block, a service provider of the Aegis Microbe Shield technology. It's an antimicrobial spray that, when applied, becomes a part of whatever surface you are applying it to. It forms a microscopic layer of pins that carry an electrical charge, and when bacteria or germ-causing microorganisms come in contact with this layer of pins, it pops like a balloon. Since it's a mechanical kill of the microorganism and not a chemical kill, the layer of pins remain on the surface to kill again. This is a green technology, so it is safe for use in any application, whether it is at home, work, school, nursery, church, or at the mall. If you see Microbial Block's green and blue shield, you know you are being protected from germs. Microbial Block, active defense against germs. Call us today at 239-300-7585 or check us out on the web at microbialblock.com. That's MICROBIAL block.com. microbialblock.com.
Affordable Landscaping is the real estate Best Buy's choice for all your lawn and landscaping needs. Affordable Landscaping has been serving Collier County residents for over 16 years with the absolute best value in landscaping and lawn maintenance, and is currently the landscape contractor for the city of Marco Island. No job is too big or too small. Affordable Landscaping is your one-stop shop for all your lawn and tree service, irrigation, pest control, landscape design, and installation needs. Affordable Landscaping is reliable, on time, and offers quality services at affordable prices. Call Affordable Landscaping right now at 239-389-1468. That's 239-389-1468. No matter what your lawn maintenance or landscaping needs are, you owe it to yourself to give Affordable Landscaping a call. You'll save time and money and a great peace of mind knowing Affordable Landscaping is on the job. Call Affordable Landscaping for a free estimate now at 239-389-1468.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You're listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys. Sandy, you want to get us started here?
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody, in addition to the open house at Saturnia Lakes that I mentioned before, this is at 2123 Isle de Palma Circle in Saturnia. This is the one that's listed at 425, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 3,000 square feet pool home. We'll also have an open house today at our beautiful courtyard pool home in De La Salle, 15835 De La Salle Lane. This is the one with the beachside light cabana, beautiful kitchen, great community, very, very low fees. So would love to see everybody this afternoon between 1 and 4 o'clock. Come out and see us and bring some money. Let's do some business.
All right, and real fast, this house, I mean, I should spend some time on this, but we're running out of time. This is 1810 Honduras Avenue. I've driven past this house a million times. I had a property not far from this one. This is direct access, over 4,000 square feet of living space, built in 03. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. This one has been done to the nines, even has an RV type garage. Just an amazing property with top of the line everything throughout this entire home. It's an approved short sale at $980,000. This is the bomb on Marco right now for this type of home in this type of an area. Absolutely incredible. 1810 Honduras, $980,900. If you'd like to see it, give me a call, 239-450-3000. And you have another?
Yeah, I just want to mention also, I talked about this, I think, a couple of weeks ago. A beautiful condo we have in the Bordeaux Club, and yes, we'll pour wine if you so desire. This is our 3-bedroom, 2-bath, totally renovated, overlooks the Moorings Bay, has boat docks, open floor plan, absolutely gorgeous, listed at $499,000. This is 1,000 feet from the Gulf of Mexico, basically across the street. A really nice community, close to Venetian Village, all the bars and pubs and restaurants and shops and everything there. Would love to show you this one. If you're interested in a condo like this in the Moorings, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
And that wraps it up for us, folks. You've been listening to Real Estate Best Buys. Thanks for listening.
Be sure to listen to Real Estate Best Buys every Sunday morning at 10. Brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro. In the meantime, if you need help buying or selling property on Marco Island, be sure to call Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000. That's 239-450-3000. For help in Naples, call Sandy Pasteur of Prudential Florida Realty at 239-595-0714. That's 239-595-0714. 235-0714. And for all your real estate needs in Lee County, call Jeff Tamburillo of Steelbridge Realty, 239-567-9838. That's 239-567-9838.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples find real estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000 anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.